Hello everyone, Jairo Para, small guy on Main Street. I'm here dropping a solo episode, right? Voice of your business or business of your voice. But okay, so I'm gonna discuss um, my opinion, but also the input of small business owners, right? That I have talked to more recently, but also previously on my interviews. Go ahead, check them out if you haven't yet. But where I stand and where does some other business owners stand on social media and them being the voice of their channel, right? Of their content. And then also being the face. Quite frankly, when you're a micro business owner, mom and pop shop, small business owner, that you are there handling the operation, you yourself are the face of the business, right? If somebody goes to your dry cleaning service, you're the owner, you're operating it. Guess what? You are the number one employee, the operator, the manager. You are everything. They know you, you know them, and you are the face, right? So when you're trying to get new clients, they are also gonna be seeing you, right? So would it be a good thing or would it be a bad thing if you start expressing, yourself in your social media, right? Now I'm not saying put your whole public life, but we will get into that, right? Now again, as I said, this is my opinion with inputs that of business owners, right? But this is one of many episodes, solo episodes that I have dropped on the podcast. So go ahead, take a listen to the podcast if you're interested on any more, right? But shortly we will be resuming interviews, right? But for now, I appreciate your time. Thank you and enjoy. Right? Like what is your biggest asset in your business, in your personal life? Um, what is it, right? And you have to say it's you, right? There's nothing else to it. I mean, you are the biggest asset, or you could be the biggest liability, right? It all depends, right? Who you are as a person or how you operate the business, but all that plays a part, right? So you are your biggest assets in everything you do. You have full control of what you want to do. You know what's in your power. You know what resources you have. You know what limitations you have, right? So in this journey, right, I didn't eh, on my personal social media, I didn't talk, right? Rarely did I talk. I posted myself more, right, and put audio over or something like that. But I didn't have the confidence. I did take public speaking twice, right? Not for social media, no. I took it for career purposes, right? So I could give proper presentations, so I could have more confidence when I'm speaking to people face to face, right? But of course, that transferred over to here. Now, what I'm getting to is that as I talk to business owners, if they are either really shy, um, untrained, or they just wish not to do it, right? There's various reasons, but I strongly believe that in a small business, micro business, mom and pop shop, right? You are the face, you are the voice, you are the persona for the small business. And I'm saying that because you are there. The customers come in and they see you there. If you had a franchise or something of that sort where you no longer have to be in the business, right? You're operating it from remotely because you're operating other businesses, then yes, you in the business are quite different things, right? I mean, unless you are a public figure and everybody knows that this is your business, right? Your personal branding affects that. For most micro businesses, if I was to go in, order something or buy something, you are there. I see you, right? Um, and I say, why don't they go out and express that, right? Express the knowledge, express their excitement, express their products, right? You are that. And I know you think about it, maybe like how I do or how I did, and I'm trying to get over it and say that I don't know how. And it's always baby steps. It's always baby steps, right? And you got to remember this, that if you have an established business, if you have a revenue of 50,000 a year or a revenue of 200,000 or more, right? At one point, you made a revenue of 1,000, right? You have to understand that, and those are the baby steps that get you prepared for more, right? And a step upwards and forward. You have to do this for you. I think, right? Of course, of course, you don't have to. Nobody said to be successful you need to show your face. But I think in the era that we are now on with social media, and where branding plays a big part, you have to show who you are, right? If they know you, if they like you, that will help you even more, right? Don't forget the rules or the law of a salesman, right? Is that people won't buy from you unless they know you, unless they trust you. Dang, what's the last one? Unless they like you. Yeah. Um, but and of course, if they don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't like you, it's because you haven't been out there, right? Um, but right? There are successful businesses, right? The ones I talked to today, they have been operating for one operating for 3 years here, but I had a previous location where they operated for 10 years. Um, Another one from, where's my notes? 1 minute, please. So, 10 years, over 10 years for one, over in here in the current location, and then 18 years for another, right? And they don't run a social media campaign, right? They don't have content every day, um, but that energy, that focus is not being put on social media. That is being put on how they operate the business day to day, right? One business owner told me, number one is service the customer, right? Customer satisfaction, and the customer comes first. So if you're focusing on social media, right, then that means that gets that attention, right? I do think you need to establish um, certain, I don't want to say metrics, I know there's a better term, but once you got a system going for X activity, right? Once you got a system for customer service down, where it's going to become natural, or if you have staff, if everybody understands that, then you can proceed to another task, right? And since that is already automatic, then that frees up thinking from it, that frees up time from it, and you can focus on another thing, right? So like I said, these businesses don't have an active social media campaign. They have an account. They may consume from it, but they don't post on the regular, right? So, and there's other businesses that operate. I mean, there's quite. I think there's a lot, right? But I do say why, why don't they, go out there? But they just feel uncomfortable. That's not their area, right? Their area is business management. Their area is face to face, you know, confrontation. And that's the thing, you have to practice. And the only thing I could suggest to you is do a little bit, right? Start by showing your face, start by um, speaking a little bit. Hey, this is my latest product. What do you guys think? Right? Or hey, this is what I do. You like, you don't like, comments, positive criticism, right? All that, So start small, right? If you want to, and that is the thing. If you want to, but yeah, these businesses, they don't need it. They don't need it. I do believe you don't need social media to have a successful business, but you could leverage social media much more, and that could help you, right? Can it speed things up? Yeah, it could speed things up, right? Can can it be a negative thing? Well, it depends what you do, right? So just, if you wish to do it, if you think your business, your persona is gonna benefit from you being in camera or talking, then go ahead and do it, right? Nothing's ever gonna stop you but you, right? So just practice it little by little and move forward towards it, right? Um, but I would, that kind of pretty much wraps it up right there. But I do want to say that check out, right? I always be checking out my Instagram stories, right? I put, you know, a lot of behind the scenes there. That's at the moment, right? When I'm there at the location. Um, so my, if you want to get more information or see what I'm really up to, then the stories are, it's where it's at. But you have to follow me, so follow me. Small guy underscore on underscore Main Street. Find me anywhere on that, right?